Budgets and cash flows covers how to create a new budget, how to copy last year multiplied by a percentage, how to copy last year code by code, how to create worksheets, and how to save original and what-if budgets. In this training session, I'm going to open the demonstration database and prepare a budget in the cash flow section of Cash Manager Rule. Currently the screen is displaying actual data, and this is controlled by this drop-down list that is set to actual. To view a budget screen, click on the drop-down and select Budget. Then it gives us a choice of the name of the budget that we want to choose and the year. I have a budget for the period July 2005 to June 2006, but I want to do a budget now ending in 2007. To create the new budget, we need to click on Cash Flow and Next Year. This makes a new budget ending in 2007. An option is to create a blank budget or to use actual data. I'm going to choose actual data from 2006, and I'm also going to click on the Advanced button and apply percentage changes. Like I'm going to say all beef is going up by 108%. Alternatively, I could have said individual extended codes of beef going to be raised by a set percentage. I'm going to click on Finish, and it creates a budget for July through to June 2007 that uses 2006 actual data as its base, plus or minus percentages. Not only has the budget been created with these dollar values on the screen, but if I expand beef sales, I can see it for each extended code, and if I double click on any of these totals, it brings through what was essentially last year's transaction and last year's comments in this worksheet. These worksheets exist for all your category and all your extended codes, giving you a great deal of detail if you require it. Any of these totals can be changed or deleted. Sometimes they will turn white, but in rare occasions they will not change. If that field will not turn white, you need to double click on it and edit the worksheet itself. This will be because there are several items within the same month. The other modification that may be required is to adjust the opening bank balance. It uses last year's closing to create the new bank balance, but in my case the year was not complete, so that won't be the opening bank balance on the 1st of July. To change this, we click on Cash Flow, Edit, Balances and Rates, and I'm going to type in an opening bank balance of minus $50,000. I can also put in here any GST that might be owing at the beginning of the month for a GST return period in the previous year. Might also pay to set an overdraft interest rate, a credit interest rate, and a credit threshold. I find it is good practice to budget in the extended codes, but as soon as you've completed altering the details, collapse administration down and move down to another category and repeat the process. The budget will be looking at the overdraft each month and calculating the interest on the overdraft. It will also be looking at the GST and working out the GST payments and receipts so that the bank balance is after the effects of GST and after the effects of overdraft interest. Creating a budget based on last year is just one of several options. Let's look at the second option now. I'm going to delete my main 2007 budget by clicking on Cashflow and delete 2007. Now I don't have a budget for 2007 anymore. I'm going to choose the next option for creating budget. I'm going to click on Cashflow, next year, and this time I'm going to use the Leave Empty option. I'm going to click on Finish.